what's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Just the Guys podcast, episode 153, big 153. It's 153 weeks of podcasting, man. Doesn't matter if you're a he, she, they, or them. When you tune in, it's us. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dog.
He's in fact not. But yeah. How you feeling, Terrell?
Feeling great. Feeling wonderful. Just had
It's crazy. My bad. It's been 153 weeks and I still can't get this right. This is Terrell. Yeah, this is Terrell.
Yeah.
My name is Rod. Nice to meet you.
You know, it's from the music reactions.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm good. I was sick like 2 weeks ago. That's when we didn't have like the pod go up for a bit. Then I got sick. Really strange, this fever out of nowhere on Sunday. And then I was better yesterday. Literally, like the next day, I was fine. I was like, all right. It was one off. You know, when you deal with like tourists and shit, you might get a bug for a day or whatever. So I'm good though. I'm great. Denzel's gonna be out for a couple episodes. He'll be back in a future episode. Man's doing life shit, and we support it. So you know, we'll be here. You'll see our faces. There'll be a 2-man for a bit.
I don't have a sound effect. That's okay.
We need to get one. When he gets back, we'll revamp the soundboard. We can add a sound. I'm looking at it. I need one just off of Discord. I just need one soundboard for just that just plays through my mic or my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta like link it. Then I can have like a million fucking. But Rod, how are you doing? You just came back from a trip.
Yes, I did. Just came back from Freeport, Bahamas. It was in the Bahamas, man. I was like 60 miles off the coast of Florida, just in the waters, you know, chilling. Big chilling. It was my girl's first cruise. It was like my maybe fourth.
Yeah, okay.
I think 4. Yeah.
We love that.
But I mean, I've been to a couple thanks to my mom. My mom had us go to like 2, and then we went to 1 for like a family reunion. That's when I was 21, and then this is 28 now. 7 years later, another cruise. So
big
that's
cruise, cool. Big cruise.
But it was great, man. I had a great time. I feel like it brought us closer together. We were celebrating her birthday, and yeah, there was a lot of different things to experience. I feel like the layout of cruise ships, like the way they work, is usually the same. Like there's usually. Have you been to one before?
Never been on one ever.
Oh, okay. Because like. I mean, if you've been on one, I think they'll know what I'm talking about. Like where the like the food area is, like the bar, not really the bar, but like the I call it the restaurant, not the restaurant either, because there's 2 restaurants on the fucking ship. But there's like an area where you eat, and it's like a buffet. There it is. It's like a buffet, and at certain periods of time they change the food, like you know regular buffets do. But it's on the back of the boat, usually on like the deck where everybody's at. It's like the 11th deck. Yeah, and then when you walk out, it's like you can go. You're on the pool deck, like the deck where everything is, like a little pool there, a hot tub, maybe like that's like the walkway area. Everybody's chilling out there. That's where you dance. They have the little shows, not the shows, but like the little parties, line parties, all that shit. Then you keep walking. You go down like a little set of stairs, and then it's like it looks like the inside of a hotel, kind of. But then you keep going. And then you make it to this like there's this place called Euphoria. It's funny as fuck. It's a little bar, and inside the bar there's like a bunch of different places to sit. It's a really nice area. It looks like the inside of like maybe a 5-star hotel or something. And then it has like a little stage area, and they have a little bit of instruments because people do like live music. Yeah. And then if you keep going farther, either farther in or down, depending on the cruise ship, there's like a theater where they have like a comedy show and something else. Bunch of like dances, like with songs. It's a really interesting layout. But like I said, I feel like everyone has pretty much been the same because I kind of knew where I was. Like I knew the area that I was.
Was it Carnival or
no? This one was Margaritaville.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know the brand. I think it's Paradise, maybe.
Okay.
I think it's Paradise.
Okay.
But I think I've been to Carnival. I gotta ask my mom. And I don't remember the other one. So. But yeah,
they got that super big one that had landed or had docked in Miami like a couple years ago. It was like that fucking what was it called? Like the
Norwegian?
Yeah, Probably. It's like a super big fucking cruise ship. I was like, oh shit. Boy, that shit like a fucking city. That shit a city block on the water. Like but
For real.
but nah, maybe one day we book a cruise and we go. And her birthday around the corner, so
Hmm.
like 3 months out. So we'll see what we do. Maybe we do. We're thinking about staying at Margaritaville on Hollywood Beach. Stay in a
Mm.
little resort area. Stay at the beach. Go to the beach. Eat around the beach. You know, cool shit. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I come back on a pod during that time and be like, yo, this shit was crazy. Like y'all gotta stay at Margaritaville. Little light podcast. It's gonna be a light but dense podcast. 'Cause I got one pressing question that's been on my brain for the last couple weeks. I was like, I asked this on the pod. And what perfect time. Last one wasn't the pod to do it. But so Rod, and I would love to ask Denzel this question too. What do you think makes a good man?
Oh shit. Mm.
Yeah, we gonna
I
get deep.
I think about this all the time. Man, there's so many different things. Okay, so this is a tough question to answer because this is a super extensive
Yeah,
answer. Like a very complicated, extensive answer. This is a loaded ass question. But
it is.
a good man.
Damn.
So I would say there's multiple different things that can make a good man, but maybe there's something that there's like a few qualities that all good men possess.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is also really hard because like then gender roles come into play because it's like wouldn't couldn't a good woman also be loyal, or like a good man be loyal, or like a good woman can also be determined.
Right, but
Like
we're gonna keep it niche
hard.
and just
Okay.
be like, what do you think is a good man, and what do you
So can I have
aspire?
context or just like in general?
Just in general, like, what do you aspire to be like as a man, a father,
Um,
husband, so on and so
okay.
forth?
So I think a good man is someone who can definitely take accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Um, one who has direction and can take lead. Um, I think it's also someone who's like a hard worker, like a diligent hard worker.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just works towards what they need to do, whatever the goal is, whether it be like to provide, whether it be to protect your family,
Mm-hmm.
um, or whether it be to like support your loved ones, like to support your kids or your girlfriend, your wife, whatever, like your significant other, someone that's gonna support them and like I said, be diligent about it
Mm-hmm.
because the Lord knows supporting someone that you love is very taxing. It's very taxing. It can be exhausting, especially when it's like, we're all human. Like you're feeling any emotions are running through your mind. Like if you're annoyed, if you're sad, you're
Mm-hmm.
depressed, you're feeling lazy. Like someone who's gonna support and provide for their family, protect them, really at all times, and who can be like the backbone. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Who can be there. Uh, but I think like super general, that's what my answer would be.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a person like the phrase "a man of your word." I think someone who can a man who can stick to their word is. I think that's very important. Like if they say they're gonna do something, they do it. If they make a decision, they stick to that decision.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the principles that I have. I think the principles that I try to live by. So, yeah.
Like that. I mean, there's zero story behind this question. Like it was just something that was on my mind because I think I listened to, what was it? I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about something that Anthony Mackie was saying. And it was just basically like rooted in how he raises his children to be when he's not around. And then he was like, oh, when I'm not here, your mom, like you're the head of the household. Like you gotta make sure your mom is okay, blah, 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 lock the doors, all that. And I was like, huh. And there's people who were just talking about like, oh, what makes a good man? And I was like, damn, what do I think makes a good man? And I was like, huh. And I was just going down the list and I was like, okay. I was all right. I was like, let me ask the other men that are in my life, like, yo, what do you think is a good man? And let's see if we can do we have similar answers or not? But but I think I agree with a lot of your characteristics. I do, because most the generation before us used to think like all you had to do was just provide. Like, you provide and you secure the house. That's all you got to do. And it's like, now as I'm getting older and getting into the 30s, and it's just like it's more to it than just being able to provide. Like, you got to have emotional intelligence. You got to be logical. You got to put your best foot forward at all times, whether you're in a relationship or not. You got to be able to lead, but not only lead your partner, but also be able to lead friend groups. And like, I always judge people based on like how people react in like let's say it's like a room full of like strangers, right? Or maybe even people like their peers. How are they received by the people in the room with them? You get what I'm saying? Like, are they coming off as like a charismatic person? Like, are people gravitating towards him, or is he kind of like just in the cut by himself? Like, not saying that that's a tell-all, like, but usually, charismatic people just tend to gravitate towards them, and respectful people kind of just or nice people kind of just tend to gravitate towards you because you just have this, I don't want to use like aura, but like, you have that thing about you that like people just kind of like naturally just gravitate. Like, you just seem like a down to earth person. People are more often than not going to approach you and try to talk to you and try to, whatever. But, being respectful, man of your word, honest, emotional intelligence is like the biggest thing. And that's one thing I want to take with me whenever it's time, whenever the world is a better place to have kids. It's like, yo, you got to have that. Cause I don't, that tough love shit, I don't see it all the way through. Like, maybe in situations, but like, some dads are like always tough. And I was like, no, you got to be, there's a balance. I'm learning that a lot now too. Life, there's a balance of everything. You got to have a mix. You got to be, yeah, tough love, cool, being stern, cool, whatever. But you also got to, lead with the emotional intelligence and just being like the softer side. You get what I'm saying? Like, being a mixture of both, the tough parent, but also you have that soft side to you. So, but yeah, I think there's a lot that goes into, and it's like a never ending job with being a good man, especially in today's age. Like,
Yeah.
It's easy for me to get up here on the fucking and be like those podcasters with the microphone that they're like, yo, you gotta take these microphones away from these podcasters. I can easily just say some stupid shit up here, but it's just like, what am I doing? What service am I doing to the audience? But it's a never ending. You always learning about yourself. You're always improving techniques and whatever with yourself. It's an everyday thing. But that was one question that was on my mind for a long time, because I was like, yo, like, damn, about to be 30. Do I have these qualities of a good man? I hope so. I try my best. I try my best to be a good man in all capacities, though, not just the relationship, like a good friend, a good son, a good brother, a good whatever, coworker, manager, whatever. Put that best foot forward. But well, our answers are kind of similar. I thought this was going to be a little bit more time consuming than that. So I have extra shit to talk about. But I thought,
I mean, you want me to expand on it, or like you want to talk about certain situations, like different scenarios, like, because we touched on everything in general, but
yeah,
we didn't really talk about like friendships. We didn't talk about relationships. I think those are the only things that really matter. I mean,
yeah,
it's easy to be a good person in the workplace. Just like if you aren't, then you get fired. Like, you lose your job. So
but you could be the kind to like step on other people's toes to just get advancements in your career field. So you could be a shitty person in the workplace as a man.
I think that's the only time it's acceptable, to be honest with you.
Thank you,
baby. I think when it happens in the workplace, that's the only time that I think it's fair. It's fair game, because it's a dog eat dog world, and especially in the corporate industry, you got to do what you got to do, man.
Yeah, you can't.
People don't care about your fucking morals. People only care about themselves.
I always say
and,
that you
and
can't
at jobs.
you can't be a CEO of a company and not have done some dirty work.
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna take a bite if you don't mind.
Go ahead. But yeah, we can unpack this or we can move on because I have a couple more topics that just are pressing.
Damn, this shit hitting. I ain't gonna lie. She made this pasta with this vodka sauce, I think.
Mm,
And I ain't even a pasta man. You gonna slice the chicken sausages up in there with some ground turkey and season
okay.
them hoes.
I ain't gonna lie, I've become a fan of ground turkey. Wasn't a fan before. My girl started using ground turkey in the house more. Oh yeah. And it's cheaper. Put the beef to the side. Put the beef to the side. Y'all can keep that. Y'all can keep that shit.
Hey man, we eat birds around here.
I love me a burger. But when it comes to like all that spaghetti and all that, yeah, no. Or like the pastas and all that, just put some ground turkey in there. We good. We good. Not everything gotta be ground beef. But I'll still fuck me up a
All right,
burger.
man. I love a fucking handheld. I'm not gonna lie. A good handheld. That's my favorite food. Subs,
Mm, mm.
like chicken sandwiches on brioche buns. Slice some avocado in there, hoe.
My girl just made some sliders last night on some Hawaiian buns. Good lord.
Bro,
With some pesto
bro.
sauce. Oh my goodness.
Creaming. That's my food, bro.
That's what I'm
Burgers.
saying.
I don't know who decided, like, who invented, like, who said, you know what? Let's take some bread and put some fucking meat in between that shit.
Mm. And then some
Eh,
dairy.
yeah. Throw a slice of cheese on that hoe and just add condiments. Fuck you. You know that stuff that we do with the salad? All those plants, put it on top of the meat. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. That's the one. Man. And then add some sauce to make it moist. Whoever came up with that shit, bro, that man deserves everything. I'm talking about all the riches, all the bad bitches. That man deserves everything. All the royalties.
For
That
real.
group of people. Legends, bro. I could
Yeah.
eat a sandwich every day for a month and not get tired of them. I ain't
Let's
gonna
see.
hold you. A different sandwich every day.
Who made the burger? Let's see. Who created burgers?
I've been fucking up Jimmy John. First of all, Jersey Mike's is better than Jimmy John's. Don't argue with me.
That's
It's
fact.
better. But
Luis Lassen.
a French dude?
No, he was from New Haven, Connecticut.
Mm,
According to legend, he invented the
he was
burger
American.
in 1900 at his small restaurant in New Haven, Connecticut. He placed a beef patty between two slices of bread, added cheese and condiments, creating the first hamburger sandwich. Because they didn't have buns back then, so it was on that white bread.
Sometimes that should be hitting even better.
That shit used to be the struggle meal. You'll put a hot dog in between some white bread, just fold that shit up, or on top of a white bread and just fold that shit up. Yep.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was legit, that shit used to bust. I'm not gonna hold you.
No
Now, we can call
microwave.
it struggle meal as much as you want. I throw a pot of water on the stove. I boil them dogs up to school, boy. Give
them
me two of
shits.
them hoes.
Them shits after my periods, my 1, 3, and 5 in middle school.
Mm-hmm. Come back home, throw the water on the stove. You know, I'm changing, wash my face. I come back, I see the water ready. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Put a pack of frozen hot dogs in that bit. Frozen
Yep.
hot dogs.
Them frozen
Boil the shit out
franks.
of them. Mm-hmm. When they kind of split just a little bit, I'm like, oh yeah, they
Yeah,
ready.
they done.
They ready.
Go to the
Bro,
room. You already know what time it is after school. Them cartoons are on
for real.
and they
For
running.
real.
We got
Man.
30-minute blocks.
Them was the days, dog.
Oh, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
I used to use this like ketchup on my hot dogs. Then one day I tried putting cheese on that motherfucker.
I still haven't done that. I still
That
have
shit is
not done
different.
that. I haven't had those gourmet hot dogs that just have all that shit on it. I just seen someone on TikTok make a fucking pizza hot dog. That should look fire though. That should look fire. It was a cheese pepperoni. I was like, yo, yeah, let me get like 3 of those. Telling you, man. TikTok will open some doors for you. Them big bags.
Yeah, I done for real. I done grew up though. I upgraded to the handhelds. Like I said, I mean, hot dogs still kind of count, but burgers and sandwiches, bro, a different beast. I'm not gonna lie, it's a different beast.
When I first had an egg on a burger, oh Lord,
that was different too. I'm not gonna hold you. That was different. That brunch burger, different beast, bro. Yeah. I don't want to change the topic, but I want to say this before I forget. Might be a hot take.
Okay.
You know what? Let me go ahead and.
Oh shit.
Put on the hot take glasses. The hot take shade.
Like the Chronicles of Riddick.
This might be a hot take. Steaks are ass. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh no.
Steaks, them shits don't hit.
Tomato.
Ever. Them shits never hit.
You just haven't had a good one.
I had that steak, man, every single time I had this shit, it was either dry. This shit was either too bloody, too chewy.
Are you making them or are you going to restaurants and getting them?
Both. It just never hits.
You just gotta. I don't know what to tell you. You just getting the wrong cut of steak then. Get you an Angus.
If I gotta do all that for it,
get you a New York strip. Get you a New York strip. That quality of that beef. You're probably buying actually the wrong fucking like packaged steak because they do have some low grade ones that they just throw up in there.
Man, all I gotta say is if I gotta do all that for the steak to be good, it ain't meant to be.
What do you put on your steak?
Honestly, I couldn't really tell you because it hasn't been it's been a while since I had one. I always prefer just to get chicken or some other kind of protein.
Listen, man,
steak.
I went on a fucking binge of just my whole For You page on TikTok at one point was just steaks and how to cook steaks. One day, put that shit down and I was like, let me try this. Made my own homemade chimichurri. Oh my goodness, Rod. Boy, I was like, I need more money so I can eat a steak every day. Now I know how to make them like nothing. My girl has a cast iron. I haven't used it for steak yet, but best believe when I put that shit down and I hear that shit sizzle and I start basting that shit with the garlic and the butter and the rosemary, boy, it's gonna look like Hell's Kitchen in here. I'm telling you. I'm gonna slice that shit. It's gonna be a nice medium rare, medium well. Yeah. Whatever I feel like doing for that day. Sometimes I like to experiment a bit. Do a little medium well, maybe just flat out medium. I tried rare steak one time and I was like, I see the hype behind it. I see it. Mm-hmm. But that blue steak, which is supposed to be a step before rare, missed me with that. That shit cold in the middle still.
Facts. I mean, I've been to steakhouses too, and it just never left a lasting impact. I remember, I was never. I don't know. I might give it one last shot this year. One last shot. After that, I'm done. I'm not eating them shits no more.
I was about to say if you're gonna go last shot, don't do what I'm about to say. But the Texas Roadhouse steaks with the gravy, the extra $1 you gotta pay for the gravy. Yeah, that's just pressure.
It was one of the ones that were full.
That shit was pressure.
I don't think I liked it. I mean, I don't remember if Brittany got it, but somebody got it, and I tried it, and I was like, it's whatever. It's just like I don't get the hype. I don't know. Maybe people just don't make it right, but it doesn't make sense. Like
Or it might not be your
every time,
taste. Like it might your taste buds just might not fuck with the steak. Like
I don't know, because steak is. I mean, it's not my taste buds. I know it's not my taste buds. It's the way that shit is prepared, bruh. That shit is either too fucking chewy. You got to cut that shit with a steak knife already, or it's just not like it just don't hit. It's too much fucking work to eat that shit, and it don't be good enough for how much work it is to eat that. Then you got to cut that shit the right way too. Like, man,
yeah,
fuck all that, man. Just give me a burger. Fuck the steak. Just give me a burger.
gotta cut against the grain, or you'll have.
Like what the fuck? Like the fucking steak is waving now. Like I'm cutting his hair. Like I gotta cut the shit against the grain and make sure it's a good cut of meat so it's not chewy. Like if I
Yeah.
gotta do all that shit, I gotta do magic tricks for the shit that tastes good. Like it's like solving the fucking Rubik's cube to eat my meal. I just want to get my meal, have that shit seasoned and prepared right, the right seasonings, the right condiments, the right side at the right temperature, and that shit be good. I don't want to have to think about nothing else. And, I mean,
Hey.
every time I eat my steak, I'm getting the jaws fucking workout. I feel like I'm working on
But what temp do you get yours? Like, do you get it
I just
well
get it
done,
medium.
medium?
I get it medium. Yeah,
Okay.
I always say medium. That's how I get all my beef. It's just medium with a little bit of pink.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on then. They must not do it good in Boynton.
I don't fucking know, but
Attribute it to the area.
man, I mean, I had steaks in Orlando. I had steak shit in the Bahamas now. I had steak on the cruise ship. I had steak down there, Homestead. I went to Texas de Brazil in Orlando. I went to the Outback here, the Outback down there.
Longhorn got some good steaks.
I haven't had from Longhorn yet.
Longhorn got some good steaks. A good steak only needs salt and pepper. That's it.
Yeah, maybe I'll try them. I'll give it a shot.
Longhorn got some good steaks. Well, shit. While we're on hot takes, fuck it. Is there a classic? Let's see how I can frame this. Is there a classic song or album that you think is just straight trash? It could be a Pac song, it could be a DMX song, it could be an album that you're like, yo, this shit's trash, and people consider it a classic.
Low key, no, I don't think there is one.
You want to see how I piss a bunch of people off?
You about to say some Tupac shit, huh?
No, that's too easy.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's a layup.
The Blueprint. Oh no, boy! I haven't listened to any of Jay-Z's albums. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Have I heard an album all the way through? I'm more of a song, like a individual song person. I haven't consumed his albums as much as a fan I am of Jay-Z. I haven't listened to an album all the way through. I'm more of like, I can appreciate. It only took a verse for me to be like, yo, this man's amazing. But Yeezus, some people consider that shit a classic. That shit's hot ass. Let's see. Let's go down the line. I'm trying.
There's a bunch of them.
Let me get a Drake album in there. That'll piss people off. Nothing Was the Same. It's kind of trash. What? Give me a J. Cole one. What's a J. Cole classic?
Oh, I got one. Oh, well, one that you say is a classic.
What? KOD or not KOD? For Your Eyes.
Yeah,
a lot of people didn't like. A lot of people didn't like For Your Eyes, and a lot of people say that For Your Eyes was supposed to be J. Cole's take on like a To Pimp a Butterfly, and I can see it. Him getting his poetic fucking concept album. No, didn't work for the majority of people.
Hold on, Terrell. I gotta double back real quick. Tuscan Leather, From Time, The Language, Pound Cake, Come Through, Hold On, We're Going Home, Started From the Bottom, Worst Behavior, Too Much, and All Me.
It's not that. It's not all that.
And it's not all that. I think
it's not all that. Bro. That's not a classic. Take Care is more of a classic.
I'm not gonna lie. That might be my album. Cause
Take Care.
Yeah, just cause I mean I've never listened to that the whole way through either. Let me look at the track list real quick.
What
But it's not
else?
my kind of. I think I've heard "Shot for Me," but it's like fuck that. Headlines, Marvin's Room. Obviously the motto, Hyper. I didn't know Hyper was on the album.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. Let's make me proud. I don't know.
I'm so proud of
Oh,
you.
that's make me proud. That
Yeah.
song's fire. I'm not gonna lie. And then Crew Love. Those are the only songs I know.
I'm trying to get
I don't really know.
I'm trying to get like a Michael Jackson song in there too. That's probably like. No, I like Billie Jean. There is a fucking Michael Jackson song that people love that I fucking hate. Oh my
Can you
gosh.
hum it?
It's not. No, I like Beat It. Beat It's cool. It's not Billie Jean. We Are the World sucks. That song's annoying as fuck. What else is bad?
That
What's
The
the
Girl
one?
Is Mine.
What's
That
the
song's annoying as
what's
fuck.
the one that he's like in the video, like he's trying to play peacemaker between these two gangs fighting? What song is that? That's the
I
music
don't
video.
know. I haven't
Fuck.
seen that video.
Fuck. What song is that?
Is it
Let's
Human
see.
Nature?
No, I like Human Nature.
So it's no songs off Thriller then.
No, I don't
Like
think.
not like I don't like The Girl Is Mine. I think that song's so mid, bro.
I don't like Smooth Criminal. I think Smooth Criminal.
Nah. Nah.
Smooth Criminal is the one for
Really?
me. Yeah, I don't like Smooth Criminal when it comes on.
What? What the fuck?
I don't like Smooth Criminal.
That shit go hard.
Mm, mm,
You've been shot by Kaka. You've been hit by Kaka.
mm.
Smooth criminal. That beat go crazy. And are you okay?
uh, uh,
That shit go crazy.
what else? What else is there? Trying to think. What's that song called? Is it what's that song that's like as I walk through the shadow of the valley of
I
death?
walk through the shadow of the valley of death.
What
Oof.
song is that?
Google's our best friend. The fuck? Coolio, Gangsta's Paradise?
Yeah, I hate that song. I literally cannot fucking stand when that song comes on.
What song is this?
You've heard it.
I know I have, but I gotta hear it again.
That one might ruffle some old head feathers. Bam might get mad at that if he watches this.
I feel like Bam has like a general taste in a lot of music, bro. Like
I feel like Bam sometimes got old head music taste.
he just tries to listen to everything, bro.
I can
And
appreciate
like
that.
he tries to appreciate everything for what it is, but that's not how you. I don't know. I feel like you can't really have a sound taste or a sound preference in music if you just listening to every single thing and being like, "Oh yeah, this is okay. I can appreciate this." Oh, I know this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
With
song
that beat,
one, it used to
it's a
scare me as a
classic.
kid. It used to scare me as a kid, and then I grew up and I was like, this shit sucks. I forgot what movie it was in. I was like, this shit kind of like turn this shit off.
So lost living in the gangster's paradise.
Yeah, no. If I had to pick one out of the many I said, is that one for sure, 100%.
Bro, this song has 1.7 billion views.
That's just a classic. I just don't fucking like it. And that's the thing about classics. You don't have to like it for real, honestly. There's albums we call classics today that people don't fucking like. Like, yeah, that's cool. That's why music is
subjective.
Yeah, it's opinionated.
Subjective. Yeah.
It's opinionated.
That I'm gonna be honest, that one was kind of crazy though, because I've never heard bad things about that song.
I
like, ever.
do not like that fucking song. That song missed me with that song. I'm turning that shit off if that shit comes on. Mute it. Let me be home. Let me be streaming a movie that plays that. Mute it.
I think you got to get more modern takes though, because nobody really knows. Like it's easy to dislike the old shit because it sounds old.
Now I'm really potting. I can really pot right now and just go through a bunch of shit that I just really I like off camera, but I could just say hot takes just to, piss people off. And me saying that and then proceeding to say shit, people will still get mad. I love that. The Carter 3
Yeah.
sucks. I'm saying it's like I haven't even heard it. I think I heard it all the way through once as a kid.
Hold on, I gotta look at the track list for this.
From the Carter 3.
Yeah, because if it's the one I think it is,
I can name a Millie, Mr. Carter. Let the beat build.
yeah, this shit is ass. You ain't lying. Cause Got Money.
I forgot Got Money was on there.
Yeah, Got Money, a Millie. I want to say Miss Officer, Lollipop.
I forgot those were
Those
on
are the
there.
best songs.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I don't
me
know Top of My
potting.
Hands.
That's me potting. I haven't listened to that album all the way through. There's a lot of albums I haven't listened to all the way. Like I haven't listened all the way through. But hey man. I have enough real estate in why are you making that face?
I'm listening to You Ain't Got Nothing. This song is ass.
I have enough real estate and just knowledge alone that just puts me above all you motherfuckers that be in the comment section talking about you don't know this. And I have so much knowledge of rap and music that I'm just better than you. Let me stop. We still getting comments now for like the Yeet video and Euphoria and all that.
Man, that album was ass, bro. Like it was super repetitive.
That shit was so
and his
bad.
sound was too experimental.
That shit was
That's
so
like
bad.
I Am Music. Like it's some tracks on there that I like. There's actually a track on there that I really like that we didn't react to. It's called Rather Lie.
Mm-hmm.
That song's fire.
There's another track on there that I was kind of fucking with too. I was like, oh, we should have probably did that, but it is what it is. New reactions coming soon. Shit, I was even thinking we do a spin on this Throwback Thursday series, and we take a old song that we might have missed and kind of just bring it back for that Thursday or whatever. People seem to like that series anyway, so maybe we do that. Well, shit, we at the 40-minute mark. Is there anything pressing on your mind, on your heart, on your soul that you would like to get off your chest right now?
I can't wait another 6 months or however long this shit finna be for Invincible to be animated. I can't fucking do it. I'm about to read the comments, bro. Like I watched the whole fucking season, waiting to see who this big buff motherfucker was. And I'm not gonna say who it is, but I watched the whole season to finally see it, and it was the last fucking episode. And now I'm just like, I gotta wait months on months to see what happens now. This shit's ass. I'm about to just read the comics. I really am.
I'm trying to think.
I mean, that's all I really wanted to say.
There's no nothing animated. I mean, I watched the Devil May Cry thing on Netflix. It was all right. I mean, if you're a fan of the game, you probably won't like the anime because it just steps in a different direction. But that's normally how a lot of these video game animated series kind of just go. They just step in a different direction. I mean, Squid Games comes out in 2 months. Looking forward to that. Me and my girlfriend in Severance. That is coming back. I don't know when. Anything else? We watched Paradise on Hulu. That show's pretty good. Don't know when season 2 is coming out. I just been watching shows, bro. Like shows on shows, whether it's reality TV, whatever show pops up. Right now, we watching 60 Days In. 60 Days In on Netflix. Love me a good 60 Days In. And then we're watching The Challenge on Paramount Plus. Yeah. Old MTV show. I didn't even know that shit existed. I'm like, okay, this should look kind of cool. Watching people compete in like physical challenges. It's kind of like the Physical 100 that you were watching on Netflix.
Yeah.
But they're just doing like a bunch of physical challenges. So pretty cool. I mean, it's really, I mean, it's Q2 of the year. Like a lot of the first 2 quarters of the year, kind of like we about to watch Sinners when it comes out in theaters. Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan. Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan getting together. Yep.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be good.
So it got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. So definitely gonna check that out, and maybe I do a review of it. I don't know. What scares me about doing shit like that is kind of like I'm not well versed in movies to sit here and like do a video for movies. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not like I don't know what fucking camera like shots and I don't know shit about directors and all that shit. I feel like I gotta do some homework. So I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I could sit here and do a solo music reaction video and just say fuck it. I was gonna do the Luther video, but then I got sick because you were out of town. So I was just gonna do the video and say fuck it. Well, just to get the views coming back in, but I got sick and then I was like, oh, whatever. Like people seen it, nothing too crazy happened in the video anyways to even talk about. So it was just like, I know why he released the fucking video. Because Nokia was creeping to that number 1. He's like, nah, keep Luther at number 1.
I'm not gonna lie, they played that in the club twice, and that shit was hitting. I'm not even gonna hold you.
But Nokia?
Yeah, that shit was hitting.
That shit was hit. But they had that shit over the slow jams beat. Oh my god, Rod. They had that shit over slow jams with Twista. Yeah. That shit, boy. But look, we'll end it on that. Go listen to Nokia with the slow jams beat.
Hey man, I guess we are ending it on that. It's been you guys, man. Terrell, myself, Rod. It's been episode 153. We hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in. If you're still here, to the audio listeners, if we even still have audio listeners, I stopped shouting them out. I haven't seen them out. These man, fuck these guys, man.
They there still. They there.
Audio listeners, we appreciate y'all. Thank you for carrying us this far. Till next week, man. We'll see what we got for y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Give us any suggestions in the comments. We'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Stay up, be easy.
Yes, sir. Guys.
We out.
Adios.
Peace.
But only Cardi can pick the right ones, though.
You're not a rapper. That shit is trash. Look, Rob, that shit is trash. But that beat with that bubbling on the side that I'm tuning out is just fire.
They're just. I feel like he's in too deep now, so he can't really break shit up. But he'll